It's the Q Brothers here.
How's it going?
For Small Flower TV.
Yeah.
And
So I wanted to talk about one thing that people come in and ask a lot about is they say, do you have something for cold? And then I show them a good tablet or a good something.
something natural.
Yeah.
But in a tablet or capsule form.
I don't take pills.
Yeah.
And you get that a lot with the old school Europeans too.
Yeah, and also some people who have a different version, like to them, if it's processed, if it's put in the form of a capsule or tablet, somehow that's more invasive than, but they'll take a tea. And you know what? I'm not here to judge.
No, and in fact, I think teas are underused.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, I can understand the idea to maybe fight against the take a pill for everything you have mindset. I do believe in that. But I also think like when you have a great herbal extract that's in a capsule form or gel cap, like, hey, that's great.
I mean, I tend to stick with liquids myself personally anyway, so I kind of get the mentality.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I was thinking about, because it's just like, what's a simple thing? Like a cold is not going to be like, people still go to work when they have a slight cold, right? All these things. Yeah,
or flu you maybe not going to work as much, but cold and flu.
But a cold, like people have a lingering one, right? It sits in them for like a week, and
you're miserable.
And it does, and it's unnecessary to let it linger for that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're just miserable. And so this is we were going to do this episode just talking about one strategy. This is for all you people who don't want to take a pill.
And this strategy, for kids too, which is cool.
This strategy comes from the family Herbal, which unfortunately we don't, I think, have in print anymore.
Yeah.
However, we happen to be lucky enough. We're good friends with the Theises, the authors, Barbara and Peter Theis.
And Dr. Peter.
Yeah, Dr. Peter Theis and Barbara Theis. They've been good to us not only in business, but we consider them personal friends, and I've actually lived with them for a summer when I was a kid. Good people, and we looked in their book, and they had this nice little section about two things we're going to talk about today. Three things, but one is a
thyme bath.
Yeah,
this is a really simple thing.
The herb
thyme. Like you cook with it, thyme. You take, and we have, half a pound of it is fairly cheap, and you just you take 2 cups of it. I think with 2 quarts of boiling water, you make a concentrate. And you add that to a very, very hot bath. So when that happens, when you make that concentrate and then it hits the hot water, all the oils, the essential oils from the thyme are released. Mm-hmm. Not only do they get into your pores because it's hot water and your pores are open, but then the steam as well helps you just discharge and it clears out the sinuses.
Well, they're talking about it's a mucus dissolving and expectorant effect. In the treatment of cough and bronchitis has been proved in studies. So also antispasmodic effects. So they're even talking about whooping cough, but just generally cough, that spasmodic cough, that could be nice. So
thyme,
simple, cheap. And I want to say just something about this comes out of the tradition of they were friends with Maria Traben, who wrote the famous book.
This is an
extension of that book, taking herbs and looking at historical and folklore usage of herbs as a way to treat yourself.
So the other one I wanted to talk about was this Elder and Linden combo, which is nice because we also have an organic from the Macedonia brand.
Yeah.
If people don't want to make loose tea, I understand that can be a pain, or you're going to work, you want to bring it with you.
So we have bags or we have loose tea.
So you can drink it throughout the day, but the idea is actually that you drink it as hot as possible, 3 cups in a row, and it starts to immediately, you start sweating, like detox sweating this cold out of you. And so what they recommend is that you actually wrap yourself in blankets and sit in bed, like 6 blankets, like tons, and you sip this tea as hot as you can for 3 cups, and you'll be drenched afterwards, and you'll feel like, wow, I just sweated out that cold. That's pretty cool, right?
Thankfully, I don't get that many colds, but I think when I do, that's going to be something I'm going to try this year.
The other thing is that a lot of things that people take for colds on the natural side as well, they taste pretty terrible, Whereas Elder and Linden are both really delicious sweet teas.
They're sweet, floral, nice teas.
Oh, they're awesome teas. So you take these 2 together, and you can even put a spoonful of honey. Kids will take this tea and enjoy it.
My kids like Linden tea.
So this is a good one for you or your kids. Anyone can do this remedy. It's like a nice little home remedy. And the good thing about teas is that I just think like they're dilute in a way that's that feels like you're also getting that good diuretic effect when you do it anytime. So it's a cleansing thing always because you're just taking that much liquid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It
I love
just
tea.
feels
You know me.
good, yeah.
We're tea people, so it's not hard to convince us. But if you're a non-pill person or you're looking for a different way to treat colds,
And obviously
I think
you get more
the bath-
for your money when you buy loose. But the ease of making bags is
Yeah, and although these are pesticide free,
These are
USDA organic, so they're both great options.
Yeah.
And then the thyme, making a thyme bath, pretty cool.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
awesome.
I like
Just get an
that.
old shirt, tie it
Yeah.
up, and that's pretty cool.
All right, good luck. Hopefully you don't need it, but if you do, it's something to give a try too. Peace.